need to give special thanks to Brian Long for so graciously including me in this today. It means a great deal to me, and it's going to be hard to get through. So prayers would be appreciated. Our reading this morning is taken from the 3rd chapter of 2 Samuel. I invite you to listen for the word of the Lord. David again brought together all the able young men of Israel, 30,000. He and all his men went to Baal and in Judah to bring up from there the ark of God, which is called by name, the name of the Lord Almighty, who is enthroned between the cherubim on the ark. They set the ark of God on a new cart and brought it from the house of Abinadab, which was on the hill. Uzziah and Ahio, sons of Abinadab, were guiding the new cart, and with the ark of God on it, and Ahio was walking in front of it, David and all of Israel were celebrating with all their might before the Lord, with castanets, harps, lyres, timbrels, sistrums, and cymbals. Now, King David was told, "The Lord has blessed the household of Obed-Edom and everything he has because of the ark of God." So David went to bring up the ark of God from the house of Obed-Edom to the city of David with rejoicing. When those who were carrying the ark of the Lord had taken 6 steps, he sacrificed a bull and a fatted calf. Wearing a linen ephod, David was dancing before the Lord, dancing with all his might, while he and all Israel were bringing up the ark of the Lord with shouts and the sounds of trumpets. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
I cannot begin to tell you how wonderful it was to see Miriam's feet alive and well and dancing down the center aisle this morning. One of my dearest hopes through all of my ministry was to have liturgical dance in worship, and it never happened. And I think the reason it never happened is because I pushed so hard. I went to the worship committee and said, "This is a good thing." And then I'd go to the session and I'd say, "This is a good thing." And then I would go and by word of mouth spread the word throughout the congregation that dancing in worship is a good thing. Now, I was born with happy feet, and I felt like God wanted me to honor that. I don't dance much anymore, but my heart dances. It dances with utter delight as I look out upon all of you. It's sad in a way. I would be remiss if I didn't admit that there are many faces who have gone before us who I no longer see out there in the flesh, but I tell you they are alive and well, not only in my own heart, but I know in yours as well. Praising the Lord is a celebration. It's done with music. It's done with dance. It's done with one's whole being to let God know how grateful we are that God cares about us. That indeed is good news. And I have watched God care for New Hope through the years. Time and again, New Hope has risen to the occasion above and beyond the calling. And I have always, well, ever since I left, thought, that's New Hope. That's my church. Of course, you aren't my church. You're God's church, but you are a blessed church indeed. I thank you. I thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was a wonderful, wonderful stretch. We had our ups and our downs, but you know, when I look back, what I remember are the ups. Another thing that I miss about New Hope is the Child Development Center. In the mornings, I would often get here about the same time that they let the children inside the building. And all of a sudden, I'd have a bunch of little munchkins hanging onto my knees. And they called me the pastor lady, and that was fine with me. They gave me a boost of energy that I don't think I've ever gotten anywhere else. Anywhere else. Youth, the younger it is, the better, is magic. And I applaud New Hope for having always known that and lifted it above everything by honoring our young and our young at heart. All I can say is keep up the good work. You're God's people.